This is the worst. I don't know if anybody else here is a fan, but I was a pretty big fan of Impractical Jokers, especially like a year or two ago. I would watch them all the time. They are so funny. I would always have them on my TV until now. Unfortunately, my favorite Joker, the funniest one in my opinion, is now being accused of SA. I'm actually so upset right now. So we're gonna like dive into that a little bit. There are some people saying that the story is a little sketchy. Now hear me out. I will always support victims and be on their side. Okay, let's just get that clear. However, Joe hasn't really responded yet. It's like a brand new story that's just blown up. The story does sound a little bit sketchy, though there is some picture evidence, which is good for her. But until everything's confirmed, I can't be out here like, oh, he did this, she did that. I've learned from the dream situation that we should just wait till Joe responds, if he does, and his response, I think that will determine a lot. I believe her TikTok is, how do you say it, Juicy B. I will put it right here. That is the person who is accusing Joe. She told her entire story, and we're gonna watch it together. To sum it up right now, it's really one of those like, oh, I got to meet my celebrity, oh, they suddenly gave me like backstage passes. It was like a YN moment, and then all of a sudden like awful stuff happened.
I got sexually assaulted by Joe Gatto, the Impractical Joker. I'm sorry if you don't want to believe it, but the people you idolize are not always going to be good. They're going to do shitty things, and they're going to take advantage of people. I wanted to come out here and share my story right out flat and how it is, and finally get it out there because I didn't know how to or if it would ever gain attention, and now I have some, so here's my time to shine. My first interaction with this man was at brunch with my mom and my sister, and we were all fangirling. So yeah, we went up, we took pictures. Here's me. Here's my sister. My sister is a way bigger fan than me. I'm literally only an Impractical Jokers fan because of her. She used to watch it every single night before bed, and I used to hang out with her sometimes in her room. So while we were over there taking pictures with him, he had asked us if we were going to his comedy show that night. We knew nothing about said comedy show, but we would have gone together. My sister used to live here, and now she lives somewhere else, whatever. She had plans that night. She couldn't go. I was like, okay, maybe I can get some free tickets because I don't know. I've never met a celebrity before. This is literally the first celebrity I've ever met in my life. It low-key worked. So here's my Instagram story. Here's the text I sent him. Like, crazy to meet you. Gonna try and get tickets to your show. Awesome to meet you. For sure come. It'll be fun. Got tickets. Trying to find someone to come. Awesome. I'll leave 2 meet and greet passes for you at the box office under your name so you can come back and say hello. Have fun. Huh? So does that mean I have free tickets? That's cool. Like, I felt safe going to this show. Like, I've been to this theater a million times before and whatever. So I go and I'm waiting in line and I'm like trying to go to get to the box office, tell someone my name so I can get these whatever. And nobody's really believing me. It was kind of this whole thing. And then they finally did, and there was a whole sticky note with my name, like blah, blah, blah. And then this lady took me and led me to a certain spot. And long story short, I had an entire row, like barred off row in the Pabst Theater in Milwaukee to myself and 2 other people, I believe, that were on like the opposite end, but there was literally like a million seats in between us. Here are the pics. So here's the one. I look really different. My forehead looks low-key really big. Here's another one. Looks gross. It just looks gross now when I look at it. Oh, here's a little pic from the comedy show. Why does he look so small? But I was literally in a row by myself. So happy you loved it. Sorry I made you cry. Haha. No worries. All good tears anyway. Haha. Okay, you look great in the picture. So that's good. Thank you. I think at the start of the picture, though, trying to kind of... Let's get around that. That was a little weird, so let's just gonna pretend that didn't happen. So then we get a debatable. Sir, that's not no. Story applies, agree with me. Glad I'm giving you street cred, low-key. And then I'm, like, drunk, and I'm being honest, because it's a celebrity, I don't know how they work, so I'm like, I'd rather have real friends, street cred, just gotta show the people what they missed. What did it say? Fuck yes, what a day. Fuck yeah. Hope the rest of your night is epic. Literally just tell him what I'm doing. So after this, he turns on vanish mode. So I didn't get much of that, and I was drunk and crazy roommate, so doesn't make the best combination. Picture of my phone of him on vanish mode texting me the instructions to get to his apartment. Not apartment, hotel room. And I had been to this hotel many a times. I went there, I took my prom pictures there. My sister worked there, and my sister's boyfriend worked there. Like, I've been there plenty of times, but, like, I don't know how it's gonna be when there's a celebrity there. It was a little, like, he was giving me these weird instructions. Like, I was, like, thinking I was gonna be, like, a stealth, like, spy mode at this point. I walk in the door, somebody opens the door for me, whatever, and they're, like, asking me, I forget what they asked me. I don't know, I was drunk, I don't know. But somebody led me to the elevator, and somebody was on the elevator with me. So this is me in the elevator. Oh, it's a video, but I don't. Yeah. Well, I also have, like, the timestamp down here. I wanted to show that. But it was this big-ass area. It just, like, the things he said, and, like, he was bragging, like, about things, and just was... It was just... I don't want any girl to feel like that, and to have... Don't meet your stars. He wasn't my star, but, like... Don't dig your foot where it doesn't belong. Let's just say that. I'm finally, like, I've been wanting to tell people this for so long.
So she explained her story and everything that went on, and she also posted a picture that I cannot show on here. It is a picture of her cheek and not the one on her face. It had a really large bruise on it that she claimed he did with his teeth. And now keep in mind, people are a little skeptical about this because apparently she's like super anemic or something and bruises really easily. And allegedly she has a lot of pictures of like her with a ton of bruises on her, looking like she had just been jumped, but she wasn't. She just has anemia or something. So people are finding this really suspicious. I'm not saying anything is true or false, but I am saying when it comes to the picture, I don't know. If someone did that with their teeth, I feel like you would see the teeth marks. I feel like there would be like some sort of bleeding impression or like red outlines, something more than just a bruise. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not like good at this or anything. I'm just a little suspicious about it. Either way, I am still on her side. I do have questions, and I think it's good and normal to have questions. Now, from what she's saying, this was also around the time that Joe was getting back together with his wife, and so this would be like kind of a weird time for this to happen as well. And now I'm not victim blaming at all. I'm just telling you what other people are saying. Some people are saying you were 19, you were drinking, and you went out by yourself. Yeah, it is unsafe. It is unsafe. Not her fault that happened to her, but it is unsafe. So a lot of people are questioning that, unfortunately. Another thing is that she said in another TikTok that she had been trying to get her story out for like over a year now, and that it just hadn't blown up yet. She said that she had messaged other celebrities about this same situation, and a lot of them just haven't gotten back to her or haven't showed any care or concern. By the way she tells her story, she looks like she can either be like hardcore lying or hardcore telling the truth. Like, she has one of those composures where like it can be hard to tell. Like I said, I'm not accusing her of lying. She did have quite a bit of proof that she did at least meet him, and it did look like she went to the hotel that she was talking about. And like, these are pretty big accusations, and she seems to be aware that making big accusations like this are not taken lightly by most people. She seems to know and be okay with all of that. So if she's like big chillin', just living fine, she seemed to be pretty well off. Why would she randomly risk ruining her life or being canceled by tons of people if she was lying? I don't know. I'm just saying I'm mad disappointed because I really liked Impractical Jokers, and he was so incredibly funny. And it seems like every time I like a celebrity, 2 weeks later, something comes out about them being a horrible person. As of right now, Joe Gatto has not responded, so I will be waiting on that. And when he does respond, I will update you guys. Hey guys, I'm not here right now, but just as I was about to post this and publish it, I saw this headline that says that Joe actually did respond. And not only did he respond, but he was then also accused by another woman of SA. Bro, oh my god, let's get into it. This article by the New York Post says Impractical Jokers, Joe Gatto accused of inappropriate behavior by former employee after TikToker's SA claim. So first it was the TikToker, and now it's another woman. A second woman has since come forward accusing Gatto of acting inappropriately toward her when she worked for him before he left Impractical Jokers in 2021. The unnamed person told People in an article published Sunday that she met the comedian at one of his live shows when she was 15. She claimed that once she turned 18, his behavior shifted and he became very flirtatious. You know what? I'm surprised he waited till 18. A lot of people don't do that. Now he's only got 1 strike instead of 2. During the woman's time working with Gatto, he allegedly, occasionally, inappropriately grabbed her, asked for back massages, and frequently asked about her private life. Gatto allegedly once invited her to his room and asked her to cuddle. Oh dear God. This old ass man with a Be Kind shirt. Oh, come cuddle with me. Look at his Made for Mischief shirt. Look, he's here for all the baddies. Gatto, per the woman, would allegedly brag about being in an open relationship with his wife Bessie, the couple who shared 2 children. Oh no. The woman also claimed Gatto would respond to her social media posts and call her hot. Additionally, the comedian allegedly got jealous when the employee posted pictures with her boyfriend. Oh hell no. When she rejected Gatto's advances, he allegedly was rude to her at work, the woman claimed, noting that she feared he would fire her. One time on a work trip, Gatto allegedly grabbed the woman's upper thigh in a hotel elevator. She promptly moved across the elevator, she claimed, while Gatto allegedly told her that he knew he would make her uncomfortable on the trip. Dear God. The woman further claimed that in the office, which was a 2-bedroom apartment, Gatto frequently joked about bringing girls up the freight elevator so they could avoid the lobby. The former employee said those comments reminded her of the TikToker's claims about Gatto. Oh no, it's looking bleak. I'm mad shocked that it's actually 2 people now who apparently have accused him. This article by People says, Impractical Jokers Joe Gatto accused by second woman, a former employee, of inappropriate behavior, but it's saying that Gatto is denying them. In the wake of the initial allegations, which Gatto has denied, another woman is speaking out about the comedian's allegedly inappropriate behavior. So this is what Joe had to say, I guess, in response. I have used poor judgment. Alright, he's cooked. I have used poor judgment, and as a result, have violated the trust of the people I love most. But anyone who knows me at all knows full well that I wouldn't assault anyone. Working on myself is an ongoing process, and I am now going to take some time away from the public eye to focus my energies where I need to. Like jail? No, I'm kidding. That is a joke. Let me know what you guys think. I really would like to know your opinion. What do you think of his response? Do you think it's just a cop-out? Do you think he's lying? To me, it looks like he's actually cooked. It looks like he's cooked. He didn't give any detail or properly deny it. He just said,
well, if you know me, then you already know that I...
Bro, come on, bro. You gotta say something better than that. I don't think people realize how badly this is actually going to damage the show Impractical Jokers and could badly reflect on his friends as well. This whole thing is really horrible for not just him, the show, his friends, the series. People will just think of him now and think of the show, correlate the two, and abandon it. Like, this can truly harm his friends and people around him. This is like more serious than he probably thinks. Let me know what you guys think of the situation. Do you think it's fact or cap? I'll stand with her because I don't want to risk another victim being spoken over. But like I said, I do have questions. Don't forget to like and sub and share. I also have channel memberships now. I love everybody. Thank you so much. And I will see you later.